inspirational record at number 14. I flipped over this. Nelly Furtado, Forca, number 14, up 3 notches from number 17. Fantasy playlist of October the 9th, 2004. I saw this song charting in Europe. It was not released here, as far as I know, in America. And that's why I call this a fantasy playlist. And I gave it a listen to off the internet. I just flipped over this. This was a very inspirational song by Nelly Furtado. Our first hit, I'm Like a Bird, which went to number 9 back in the spring of 2001. A folksy alternative type record, followed up with Turn Off the Light, which came out in the fall of 2001, which went to number 5. It looked like to me that Nelly Furtado was going to pursue sort of a laid back, folksy, message ridden style of music. Oh boy, I was wrong. She came out with Loose back in 2005, 2006, which sold 10 million copies. She collaborated with Timberlake, and she went hip hop, she went R&B, she cut loose like, well, that's why it's called Loose. She cut it. She cut loose doing songs like Promiscuous, which went to number 1 for 6 weeks. Timberlake was on that record. Man Eater came after that. That was in the fall of 2006. That went to number 16 on Billboard's Hot 100. But in between these two different styles came an album called Folklore, released in 2003. Forca was off that album. Now, quickly, when Nelly Furtado was touring Portugal, and Forca is Portuguese for strength. When Nelly Furtado was touring Portugal, she noticed that when people said goodbye to her, they used the word forca, which was Portuguese slang for kick ass, keep going, and often used in association with Portuguese football. Indeed, this song, Forca, it was the official anthem for the 2004 European Football Championship, and that was held in Portugal. As far as chart action goes, all overseas. Went to number 5 in Switzerland, Austria, number 9 in the Netherlands, top 10 in Germany, just barely cracked the top 40 in Britain. Should have done much better in Britain. So here it is. It's just upbeat, uplifting, spiritual record. Well, I wouldn't say spiritual. I think I'm getting carried away. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and play this song for you before I get even more carried away. This is Forca by Nelly Furtado at number 14.